Margie. Margie, I don't deserve your friendship. I just want to let you know that I know that you know that I know that. I don't deserve someone as kind and consistent and good-hearted as you. I really don't. So while I have you here alone, I just want to tell you, Margie, I love you. And I appreciate you very, very much. I do. I've said it to you before, but now I just want you to know. Now where's everyone else? Margie. You could go do something. You don't have to be here. I'm just saying, I know how much you do for me. Do you like these? I really like them. Now, where is everyone else? Thank you, Jerry. I mean, I want to be here for a reason. There's 9 people. Margie. Oh, Jeff was here. Jeff heard me being funny. Being, not funny, but... Margie said pool snacks. Patricia Williamson's here, and she says, hello, Jerry, dear. Hello, friends in the chat. I do this. I've done, ever since my parents have had the pool, I'll do this. It really works your chest. You don't think it does, but it does. The thing is, when you bring your hands together, you should be blowing out. So you're breathing in, then you blow out. Oh. Oh. Oh, good afternoon, everybody. Hope everybody's doing great. We have 22 people with us right now. I'm not quite certain what time it is. I don't know what time it is. Margie says, Jeff, you just missed him playing around with little bees. You got to watch these little bees. They are small, but they will fucking stink. They hurt. They're like this big. They're baby bees. They are very sneaky. Oh. It's about 3 p.m. Thanks, Zelda. Zelda, it is always nice to see your name. And Wendy. W-E-N-D-I. Wendy and I are becoming friends. She lives in Texas. She keeps me informed on her family activities, and I think it's adorable. I love it. I wish I was hanging out in Texas, going to some rodeos and stuff like that. Oh, the end of this month in my town, in my county of Burlington, New Jersey, we're going to have a farm fair. It's on the 28th of July. There are pigs at the farm fair the size of cows. I always love the farm fair. I'm going to take you guys with me. I asked Mom if she'll go with me. She said she would if I stay up that late. But I'm going to be ready for it. I'm going to go. I want us to go to the farm fair together in my town. There's little rides and it's cute. What else I want to tell you about that? I think the 28th, if you guys correct me or not, the 28th of July is a Tuesday because I believe I'm scheduled for a colonoscopy on the 27th as a Monday. Can someone check that for me? Is the 27th of July a Monday? If so, lucky me, that's when I'm getting my colonoscopy. So by Tuesday, I'll be happy to go to the farm fair. I'll be all cleaned out. I'll be like, yeah, I would love some funnel cake and a hot dog. Patricia Williamson says, oh, really? Yay. I love fairs of any kind. Burlington County is the largest county in New Jersey. My town, Mount Holly, is the county seat of Burlington County. I live 4 miles outside my hometown. I'm bringing you guys to the farm fair with me. I used to love going to the farm fair as a kid. It used to be in Lumberton, New Jersey. Oh, my God. You ran into all your friends from school. You had popcorn. You go on a Ferris wheel. You look at the animals. You have little crushes on people. You know, you have little crushes on a girl. You're kind of seeing if she's there. You know, that was a beautiful time growing up, wasn't it? When you were 12, 13, 14, and you started liking girls, and you had like a really wholesome, like crush, like a love, like not nasty or, you know what I'm saying? It was very, you just liked the girl for who she was. Like she was pretty and sweet, and you liked her. I remember a girl I liked in 4th grade or 3rd grade. Her name was Lisa Swanger. She had long brown hair, and she was pretty. And what I liked about her, I think she had she walked like she was inhibited somehow. I don't know exactly what it was. She wasn't like, but she was so sweet and pretty. I remember I had a crush on her, even though she had, she had a problem. It wasn't a problem to me, but, I would have protected her. Yeah, this is going to be a nice summer. We're going to have a nice summer. Margie says, and waffle ice cream. Oh, my God. Funnel cake, hot dogs. I don't like going on crazy rides. When I go to a place, I like the log flume. That's what I do, the log flume. Roller coasters, no. I don't do roller coasters. I'll do them, but I'm not a big fan. I like the thing that looks like a ship, and you get a whole bunch of people on each side. You ever see this thing? Everybody walks in the middle and then climbs up and sits in their seat. I like going to the very top of one of the sides of the ship. It's a ship at the carnival, and it goes like this. Right? It swings. That's as crazy as I like to get, and that's as crazy as you should get. That feels exhilarating when it goes like this. Oh. I don't know. I like simple rides. I don't want to go in circle, 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 circle. I get sick. I don't like big rides. Oh, the pirate ship. That's what it's called. Patricia Williamson's a cutie, man. Oh, the pirate ship. I suppose it is a pirate ship, Patricia. The pirate ship. Maybe she still lives around there. I don't think so. My mom was cute. She knew I liked Lisa Swanger, too. And my mom goes, she was checking it when I was a kid. We used to get on the Air Force Base, we used to get a newspaper called the Air Tides. Air Tide. And my mom would check, you see who all the kids were going to be in your class that year. And my mom goes, Jar, Lisa Swanger's in your class this year. I'm so happy for you. But her dad got stationed somewhere else and she moved. I was heartbroken. 4th grade, life over. Fell in love with a girl and she left. Stacy Stoltz is here. Titan is greeting her, which I love, Jeff. Zelda, Patricia, Stacy Stoltz. That is so cute that Zelda said that, man. Maybe she still is around there. Margie says they have pickle-flavored candy floss at the Calgary Stampede. Ugh. Although I say ugh, I love pickles. Actually, that would be fine. That would be good. What about pickle flavor of popcorn? That would be something. Sandra Falcone saying hello to everybody. Margie saying waffle ice cream. I love you guys, man. Isn't it fun to think about fun things and nice things? I love farm fairs too. Can I tell you something? I love all animals. I really wish we were more vegan in this country. It's ridiculous the amount of meat we eat. But I have to say, the pigs at the farm fair are fucking huge. They're big. Wendy's our girlfriend down in Texas. She's Wendy with an I. Excuse me. Ooh, sorry. I had a beer. 6985. I had some really nice mango chicken today, and I had a cold one. It was great. So, Wendy's saying, it's too hot here in South Texas. You aren't missing anything unless you enjoy sweating profusely. Well, if you're going to sweat, you might as well do it profusely. Go big or go home. Don't be a little sweater. Be a big sweater. I sweat like a mofo. I got sweat balls on my nose coming out my... I'm a mess. Are you a former superhero? I'm Thanos, Sweat. I'm Thanos, Guardians of the Galaxy. All MAGA, be informed, the Blue Nation is rising and you are going away soon. Ice, you are melting. We will destroy you. You will be arrested for aggravated assault, kidnapping, you name it. We got you, you motherfuckers. I hate ICE. Hate them. I always looked at the German propaganda films of those fucking Gestapo brown shirts. I'm thinking, those fucking assholes. That's what we got today, brown shirts. Jeff doesn't have TikTok. Why not, Jeff? Patricia Williamson's in the United Kingdom, and it's 8:03 p.m. there. Patricia, God bless you. When I do go to Ireland, and I will, I've been invited to go to Leicester, United Kingdom. Patricia Williamson. Meet myself and my friends are over there are named Kieran Harriman. He's over in UK, and I've been invited to visit he and his wife. So we're gonna go out and have a pint. It's around 3 o'clock. Very nice. Very cool. I'm just staying out of the sun because I have sun damage. I'm damaged. What? Here's a song I like. I'm going to sing it. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. If I had a song that I could sing to you, I'd sing a song to make you feel this way. I hope everybody's feeling a little bit more lighthearted. It's a heavy time in our country, but I think God's looking down upon us and he's saying, listen, long as these people, my children, continue to love one another and love themselves and other Christians and care about people, we are going to be okay. MAGA doesn't give a shit about anybody but themselves. So never, ever let them feel like we are weak. We are not. Oh, here's Orca. He's a ham. He thinks he's all that. Just because he carries chlorine tablets and tries to keep the pool clean. Excuse me, Mr. Duck. Can we have a word with you for a moment? We want to ask you some questions. Excuse me. Yo, Duck, why are you being a jerk? Oh, sorry, I ignored you before. I'm sorry. Say hi to everybody. I'm going to cool you off. All right, there's my friend Duck. Oh, those two guys, Duck and Orca, they're my friends. They hang out in the pool with me. They're very kind. They don't yell. They listen. They think I'm really smart. Ah. Oh. All right, the sun is high in the sky. It is going towards the west. This is a great time of day to be inside. I only came outside to say hi to you guys because I love you and I miss you. That's the truth. I ain't gonna lie. Wait 1 minute. Let me get something to drink. Oh. 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 If I go down to visit Titan Brew down in Florida, Jeff, what size are you? I'm a 3X. This is a 3X. I think this would be good for us. Well, for you, Jeff, I'm going to bring mine. When I come down to visit you, we're going to go fishing. This has something like this. Right? So we don't get sunburned, get it wet. It feels nice and cool. And then you put your hood up. And you're chilling. You're like, Yo, Jeff, I got a big one. Come on, bro. Jeff is our friend in Cape Coral, Florida, and he and I became friends, and he said I could come down and visit him sometime, and we could go fishing. How cool is that? A guy from New Jersey has a friend down in the southern Florida. And go fishing. I think that's great. Oh, wait, I love this guy. Ansarudi Hina Fasaya Usa. Ansarud. Maybe his name is Ansarud Hina. He's saying, in my country, there are a lot of different variety of pickles. You should try it. Yo, Hansa, I love pickles, man. I really do. I love pickles. I do. Margie said sweatball on your nose. That was Rosanna Dana. Remember Rosanna Dana? Mrs. Jean Fader writes, hey, Rosanna Dana. Was that a sweatball on your nose last week? I saw you. It grossed me out. What are you doing? Your friend, Susan Larkins. Well, Susan, I was in a sauna and I started to sweat. Gilda Radner was a beautiful soul. Oh my God, what a beautiful soul she was. If you guys didn't grow up in the 70s, you have no idea the excitement that we all had on Saturday night to go home and watch live from New York. It's Saturday night. It was the best. Excuse me. I'm just having a cold beverage. Margie is our moderator. If you guys don't know Margie, her name is in blue. She's Margie8933. She is our girl. She's our girl. Mimi is sharing that she says, "Hi Jerry, enjoy your Wednesday. We had a little cool down here in Dallas, but it's still very hot." Mimi, what made it cool down? Was it did it rain? What made it cool down, Mimi? Golf Class is saying, is your farm fair run by the 4-H club? Yes. A lot of kids that I went to school with lived on farms. And I always found that to be a source of pride. I was proud of my friends that lived on farms. I got to move the umbrella because it's... Jesus. I got to move it away? The sun is becoming very oppressive here. Excuse me. Better out than in. I'm sorry that I do that, but sometimes I got to get stuff out of my chest. Can you guys hear the birds? Isn't that beautiful? Thank God for the Boyds. I filled my bird feeders today with bird food. That always brings me joy. That's how you know you're getting older and more mature. Or just older. Why is it so important to feed the birds? Because in the summer heat, the bird's metabolism goes apeshit. That's why. Those poor little hearts of theirs, they go when it gets hot. The birds can die. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a nice Wednesday. If you want to join us on weekday mornings we're on at 7 a.m. now. I come on at 7 a.m. and I'll either work out, do some kettlebell stuff. I hang out in the pool. I really don't do too much. We kind of just laugh and talk about things. But we have a morning group that enjoys our coffee together. And it's the best. It's like having a bunch of cousins. I swear to God, everybody on our platform really likes each other. It's very, very nice. So if you want to join us, feel free to join us. Sue Groff says, I only like pickle-flavored pickles. Oh, it's night there, but good morning, Ansarat, Ansurud. Windy, I can't handle those things. Who the fuck wants to go in a circle? I would throw up. Wendy says, circles make me sick too. I found that out at Disney World when I was 6 years old. I got sick right after riding the teacups. What a terrible ride. Oh my God. I think I caught up to you guys. No one's really been saying too much. Okay, here we go. I don't know what Gail Ann is saying. Gail Ann is talking to Wendy, saying that she can only make it through the last 10 minutes of his complete lunacy. J62 says, "Hi, Jerry. I just popped on quickly as I'm spending time getting ready to fly from Canada back to England on Friday." So today is Wednesday. Jay is getting ready to go back to England in 2 days. So wishing you and your mom, all the folks on here, a blessed and happy week. That's cool, Jay. Thanks, man. Thank you, Mimi. Gail Ann's sharing that Trump. Now, Gail Ann's on top of this because Gail Ann always gives us good information. And I can't wait to meet you guys. I swear to God. I mean, Gail Ann has been my friend for months. And anyway, I just really do appreciate you guys. Anyway, Gail Ann says, Trump just ran away from the press conference in Turkey because the reporters were actually asking real questions. Literally, just left the stage. He's such a pussy. Oh my God, he's not a pussy. Pussies are amazing. I'm just saying, I mean that. He's not a pussy. He's an asshole. Assholes are amazing too. We shouldn't say that. He is just a piece of shit. Think about it. Betty White said, did you hear what Betty White said? She goes, I don't know why. She goes, I don't know why people use the term, when they want someone to be tough, they tell them to grow a pair of balls. Balls are very sensitive. She goes, you want to be tough, tell them to become a pussy, because they could take a pounding. That was Betty White. Do you ever hear her say that? And with all the utmost respect for the girls on this platform, we're all adults. It's just, I thought that was funny that Betty White said that. Don't tell them to grow a pair of balls. Balls are sensitive. Tell them to grow a pussy, because that thing can take a pounding. That's what Betty White said. So think about it. You really can't call someone a pussy, because a pussy, it's not derogatory. Trump is a jerk off. What a coward. He's such a coward. I've never seen anyone that lacks so much character. Did you see who the top person was on YouTube? The top person? Trump. I'm like, he is so in want. He is so in want. Mimi, I wouldn't mind going to Ireland and meeting everybody. That would be fun. Wendy, Bianca, Margie, we should all get together. That's not funny. Calling me the blue condom. What the fuck? That's not cool. All right, I'll be the blue condom. Oh shit! I really look like the blue condom now. Oh, he has a blue condom on his head. Mimi says she's a big sweater. That's cute. I like sweating is good. Sweating is great. Trump is a nappy, full of shit, and always on the burn. He is so thin-skinned. He is so thin-skinned. Stacey Stoltz is always throwing like words of wisdom at me, and I don't always understand it, but she says, move around, old friends, no more Jerry. Every word that comes out of Donald Trump's mouth, every syllable, every every breath, every breath that Donald Trump makes, every syllable, every sentence, every paragraph, anything that comes out of his mouth is a lie. He is the biggest liar. And what a terrible thing to be. Do you guys like being lied to? No one likes being lied to. Didn't see Friends. Grow up, Jerry. Is Stacey Stoltz berating me? I don't know. Margie, is Stacey Stoltz angry at me? Don't see Friends. Grow up, Jerry. What does that mean? See people grow up, Jerry. Why is Stacey Stoltz being so arrogant? I don't know. I don't see Friends. Grow up, Jerry. What does that mean? Am I don't want to be easily offended, but Stacey, you're usually I don't know. I can't read you. If you're mad at me, I'm sorry. Is Karen Harriman here? Don't block Karen Harriman. No. Karen's here with me. He's my bro. Karen, hi, buddy. I'm in the backyard, Karen. Just sit in the backyard. There's the duck. It's pretty out, right? Excuse me. Karen, God bless you for being here. Hans Rensen, he says he's also talking about Greenland again. My father was stationed in Thule, Greenland for almost a year. Extremely, oh my God, look at my ears. Ah! So, Miss Diana says, I started writing poetry a few months ago. Everything feels philosophical lately. I don't think I did anything wrong, Ellen Unger, but I don't want to offend anyone. Stacey Stoltz comes on with some stuff. I don't know what's happening. Karen Harriman is a retired police officer in the United Kingdom, and he, like most mature, common sense folks, feels that Donald Trump did us a complete disservice. How fucking stupid. Who do you think you are? Obviously, he thinks he's a shizizzy. So I agree with Karen Harriman. He didn't do anybody any favors. Margie says, no, Stacey's okay. I think she uses a voice thing and it translates wrong. Yeah, I don't want to block Stacey. She can yell at me. I don't, she's not being mean. No one's beat the shit out of me more than my mom, and I love her. Oh my God. No one's going to be your bigger critic than your mom. These things are a pain in the ass to open up. I like these. You shouldn't use your teeth, but sometimes desperation. The idea is to let out just enough beef with just enough cheese. Delicious. I'm not hard to please. Anyway, Stacy Stoltz, I still love you. Patricia Williamson, let's not ruin the day talking about him. I agree. I agree with Patricia. Excuse me for 1 second. Can I tell you how blessed I feel I am to have people like Karen Harriman from the United Kingdom randomly come on and just become our friend, and all the beautiful people that are on our platform to be friends? Like, that is an amazing thing. Sometimes you can't get two people to agree on shit. And yet, here we are, 33 people of us right now. It was at 40. Sometimes we have 80 people on our lives. That's not a small thing. We have a wonderful group of people. I like Patricia Williamson. I love women that are like, she says, let's not ruin the day talking about Trump. Yes. Patricia Williamson, you're the shit. I like you. And 693 is her right after her name, and those are powerful numbers. 6, 9, and 3 are very strong numbers. And Hans Renson's joining us from Denmark. How cool is that? Kieran Harriman's there with his lad. I'm here with my lad, Jerry. It's my buddy. He covered my ass when I was being attacked by a bunch of assholes one night at a pub. I got your back, Karen. I would have your back, too. I like that he says, my lad. He's here with some of his lads. Should we go, lad? Should we go or not? Patricia Williamson said, let's not talk about Trump. But just before she said that, she goes, Trump is a nappy full of shit and always on the burn. So did he really walk out of the press conference? Where was this located? In Belgium, as someone said? Where the hell was he talking? Margie's giving everybody a public service announcement, but Margie's saying, animals really need a water source. Where did that come from? But she's right. Animals need a water source. Zelda's cute because you guys obviously hear the birds. They're right behind me. It's pretty, right? You guys are really, really amazing people. We're just hanging out in the backyard, and I'm so grateful to have you guys. We have 32 with us right now. 32 adults sitting in the backyard bullshitting. It's very nice. Very nice. What a wonderful group of people you guys are, really. Zelda said the birds sound rather happy. They must appreciate the seeds very much, especially in the summer. Kathy Doherty's in Massachusetts. Jeff is in Florida. He's in Cape Coral, Florida. Sounds kind of ritzy. He's in southern Florida. Miss Diana is in northern Indiana. Sue Groff is in Pennsylvania. I'm in New Jersey. I love it when you do accents. Kathy Doherty's in Turkey. What the fuck, Kathy? Gail Ann saying Turkey at the NATO conference? Can you imagine if Kathy Doherty was like a state official? That would be freaking awesome. Therabob's cracking on someone. Therabob goes, mute. That's a good name for you. Stacy says her world is crazy this weekend. Kathy Doherty is just happy. I'm glad you're happy, Kathy. I'm happy you're here. Stacy Stoltz says she doesn't have a lot of friends in Florida. And Jeff, of course, is being my friend and saying, tap that like, subscribes, and share the live stream. So Karen Harriman is saying, Jeff, my pal. Are you talking about Jeff, my friend? Titan Brew is your lad over in, his name's Jeff too? Or we both just love Jeff and Cape Coral? All right, someone's calling me. Let me just see who it is. Hello, I am looking for Mr. Jared. I went to talk to have the, we inquired about health insurance. I'm like, I didn't ask about health insurance. Why are you calling me? Well, our records show, I'm like, click. I am so rude on the phone anymore. I have no time or desire to have random phone calls thrown at me. Honestly, are you guys the same way? Let me have a drink. Let me take a sip of my beverage. It's ridiculous. So, Karen, is your buddy, is his name Jeff? Well, that's a low-flying plane. Look at it. That's a low-flying plane. It was like around 700 feet. Patricia Williams considers us her besties. I'll take that. Orca. I love Orca. Okay, here's another bee. I'm going to show you a bee. I'm going to let Orca save it. Get on, Orca, bee. Jesus. All right, here's a bee. Here's the bee. Where the fuck is it? Those little bees will give you a big sting. There's baby bees. Don't get stung by a baby bee. It hurts. Oh, here it is right here. I'm going to kill you, baby bee. Sorry. You're gone. Bye. We can't get stung by you. And I don't want to hurt any animals, but have you ever been stung by a bee on your face? Ouch. Karen Harriman says, yeah, awful viral throat infection. Doctor said just gargle with salt water. Couldn't hardly swallow anything. Didn't sleep for days. I really am the worst sick person ever. Proper wuss. Yo, Karen, damn. I'm sorry you're feeling like shit. Sounds like you need your lymph drained. Look at the herbs that drain lymph. Oregano. There are things you should take, Karen. Becca Wecca says, there are so many plane and helicopter crashes videos coming out these days that anything low-flying immediately assume it's crashing into my house. Oh, Becca, that's a terrible feeling. Patricia Williamson says, I don't even pick up calls I don't know anymore. I miss the days when I could answer my phone with, Wild abandon. I agree. Miss Diana says yes to Therabob, but I started writing and posting it on my channel, and I get to take a long walk every day, which is great. Kathy Daugherty says she doesn't answer the phone unless I know them. Margie said that was a close one. Phew. Okay, so that is cool. Karen Harriman over in the United Kingdom is asking our friend Jeff, who lives in Cape Coral, Florida, and is a father and a grandfather and a husband and a remarkable guy, just a really good person from Massachusetts that has retired in Florida. And everybody's very fond of Jeff. You could just tell he's a very thoughtful person. And so I'm grateful for Jeff's friendship. Sarah Bob says, "Oh, Miss Diana, it's bittersweet to retire early when it's not planned." Me too. Yo, you guys, let me tell you something. I don't get a lot of money on my Social Security, but let me tell you something. I'm going to be a millionaire this year. I'm going to buy 40 acres outside Boone, North Carolina, with a stream running through our property. And everybody, we will figure it out. We will have a tiny home camper nation in the hills of North Carolina soon. If you want to get out of your state, if not, stay where you are. We're all still friends. But I want to buy 40 acres of land in the hills of North Carolina with a stream running through it. And I want us all to have a place together. Build a big pavilion on the highest point so we're all safe, with some bathrooms and refrigerator and stove, like an outdoor pavilion, like a big outdoor pavilion. And we'll all watch out for each other. Life is short. If we have 10 years left on this planet, that's a lot. I'm 62. I'm only supposed to live until I'm 73. Come on. When my mom isn't here anymore, I'm not going to stay in New Jersey. I want to go someplace where we can all be safe. Look what the pool has done to my old copper water bottles. This is what it looks like from my hands. But when you put copper in the water, it oxidizes, and it prevents the spread of fungus and bacteria. Is that amazing? I think so. Oh, shit. Karen, honey. I'm not calling you honey. I'm saying you should drink. You should ingest honey for your throat. All right, guys, we have 36 people on with us right now. What a beautiful thing. Patricia Williamson 693, that's very provocative, very cute. I like learning new things. Oh, do you? Do you really? I'm teasing. I'm being cute. I'm not being funny. Miss Diana says, I bought a house in Texas to spend the winters away from the snow. I went to school in Harlingen, Texas for a year. I went to Marine Military Academy. I like Texas. Becca Wecca says, Sue, we were outside. I'm pretty sure it was the 4th of July, actually. Patricia, Jerry's buying the ice cream now. Gail Ann says, Jerry, we need a name for our nation. What's one attribute that you like in a person? I mean, being humorous is funny, being intelligent, witty, kind, these are all beautiful things, but what is a beautiful thing to see in someone? Especially when they're struggling. What is a beautiful attribute to see in someone when they are struggling? I would say gratitude. When someone can be grateful and not stop striving to move ahead and move forward and be strong and achieve things, but when you're getting smacked around and life is throwing you fucking curveballs and you find yourself on one knee and you're struggling and you feel alone and you're just all fucking weak, you're feeling beat up, what is a beautiful attribute to have? I think it's gratitude. So if Gail Ann's asking me, what do we need to name our nation? The Grateful Gang. We are a gang of grateful people who are caring, intelligent, kind, empathetic, and we remain grateful. Is that okay? I mean, I don't want to sound corny. We can call it whatever you want. The Blue Devils, the Blue Angels, the Grateful Blue Angels. The Grateful Blue Angels. Should we call ourselves angels? Why not? We don't like people to be falsely arrested and thrown into jail. We don't think that you're bad because you have brown skin and black hair. We're not assholes. They are. So what do we call our nation? The Blue Angels. Jerry thinks he's an angel. No, I don't. I know I'm not. But I'd like to be. I would like to be an angel. Becca Weck is saying, I remember once when I was a little kid, I had a Coke can with a straw in it. I set the drink down, came back to it, sucked down a whole bunch of Coke, and swallowed about 4 or 5 flies. Becca, that's a sweet story to share. That is so cute. 4 or 5 flies, bloop, bloop, bloop. My sister, at one of my baseball games at McGuire Air Force Base when I was a kid, my sister had a wasp fly into her mouth and stung her. Ow. What the hell happened to Sue Groff? I get off for 1 second and now something happened? I'm going to kill somebody. Sue, how painful. Hans Rensen is our friend from Denmark. He says, Miss Diana, you will love it. I retired 2 years ago and I can't understand how on earth I had time to go back to work. I'm a teacher with a law degree. I did family advice for a lot of years. Sue Groff. Okay, Sue Groff says, I got stung on the tongue once. A bee was in the Coke can. Ow! If you're going in the water around here and these little bees are on the surface, picture you're going like this. You're like right here. You already get stung right near your lips? Holy shit. I'm always looking for them. Be on the lookout for baby bees. Listen, I've been on long enough. I've been on for 56 minutes and 46 seconds. I know you guys got things to do. I'm grateful for you to spend time with me. I really am. I need you more than you need me. Honestly, I need you more than you need me. Sue, I'm sorry that happened to you. Gail Ann says, Jerry, my brother... Gail Ann says, Jerry, my brother got stung on his butt by a yellow jacket. He screeched. I'm glad I haven't been stung. It's a painful thing. If you do get stung, listen to me, you guys. Put alcohol, rubbing alcohol on it, and ice. Ice and rubbing alcohol. And take a Tylenol or an Advil, whatever works for you. Because bee stings are they're terrible. Titan Bruce says, I only answer calls from people in my contact list. I get so many scam calls, it's a pain in the butt. But phone screens any calls that aren't on my list. His phone screens any calls that aren't on his list. Kieran Harriman, our friend in the United Kingdom, says, Jerry. Well, he didn't say Jerry. I'm just saying Jerry. He said, I'm just recovering now, Jerry. I'm having an MOT check-up soon. It's like a general health check at my local doctor. MOT? MOT. What the hell could MOT stand for in a checkup? Let's think about it. Movement, occupation, transportation. I don't know. What does MOT stand for? I'm very intrigued now. I want to know what the hell MOT stands for. See, Miss Diana said, my doctor recommends oregano oil. Oregano will clean. See, now listen. My neighbor's brother does her lawn, and he's an asshole. I'm not a big fan of his. He's not a big fan of mine. He shoots down on this street, driving 45 miles an hour with his fucking truck and his cab and all his mowing equipment. He drives too fast on this street. I live on this street. My mom lives on this street. There's 7 widows on this street. So I called him out on that shit last summer, and we don't get along. Anyway, our lawn was done this morning on Wednesday at around 11 a.m. What time is it now? 3:30? So I listened to lawnmowers for an hour already. Now he's here doing his sister's lawn, and you hear the lawnmowers again. Jerry, don't be a dick. Get over it. I am, but it's annoying. We exchanged some words once, and I was walking towards him. He's lucky he stopped walking towards me because I was going to knock him the fuck out. I said, yo, dude, speed limit's 20 miles an hour. He goes, I wasn't going 20 miles an hour. I was going maybe 35. I said, yeah, that's higher than 20. You don't drive on a residential street 35, 40 miles an hour with a truck and what do they put, when you're towing something with a flatbed? You don't drive down a street fast with a truck and a flatbed full of lawn mowing equipment and shit. You got widows on this street. There's like 7 of them. Anyway, I'm not even going to tell you what he did. Well, I will. I put my mom had a brand new fence put up. Cost some money. It's right over there. He was mowing his lawn on the other side. He started throwing shit on my side of this fence. Clobs of dead grass and this, and I was like, oh man. So I called him out on it, and that was it. I don't want to be, I don't want to have neighbors. I really don't. I want to go live with you guys on a patch of land, and we're all friends. Because people are assholes. They really are. I am surrounded by MAGA. The Blue Angels. Oh, there already are the Blue Angels. That's the naval aviation team. Stacy says, I can't move. What is she talking about? Wendy says it's 25 miles per hour where she lives. Yeah, Therabob's asking what MOT means too. I am too. What is MOT? Oh, I know. Dan, Lou, I'm being a dick. I'm being an asshole. I'm just being picky and stupid. He says, oh man, you got to count your blessings. That ain't so bad. You're so right. Stop. He's doing his sister's lawn. I'm just saying he didn't do me right when he was throwing shit over in my yard. Patricia Williams says they take your blood, check it for everything and anything, and check your liver and kidney functions. Is that what MOT is? Oh, Miss Diana. Here's what MOT stands for, everybody. Measurements, observations, and tests. Hey, we can believe Blue Angels. The Navy has their Blue Angels, and they are a very remarkable group of men and women who fly planes very close to one another, and they do remarkable things. We'll be the civilian Blue Angels. What do you say? There's a lot of information popping up right now. Gail Ann saying CNN is reporting that 6 states in the South and the East have an outbreak of diarrhea caused by parasites. Wendy's saying it's 25 miles an hour in her residential neighborhood. That's what most residential neighborhoods are. I called up the township and had them I said, we have no speed signs on our street. Can you do something about it? What's going on? I said, we got fucking people going 45 miles an hour on our street. So they put up 2 signs, 25 miles per hour. And Dan, Lou, Ann, you are right. I am being an asshole for worrying about the sound of him mowing the lawn. Who cares? All right, I got to get out of the sun. I'm going to go inside now and shut the umbrellas and turn the filter off. I'm going to take a hot shower, and I'll check with you guys in an hour or two to see if you want to smoke a bone and go outside and watch the sunset. Because I love you. Yes, I do. I love that you guys all talk amongst each other. I swear it makes me feel so content. Becca Wecca is saying, do you guys have horseflies out there, Jerry? When I was a kid, in North Carolina in the 90s, when we got stung by a bee, my mom would always put tobacco on it. She always had a cigarette, so it's always available. They have horseflies. We have terrible horseflies here in New Jersey. They're called greenheads. They are vicious. So, yeah, we have horseflies. I'm just going to cool off and I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. Just hold on for 1 second. So tomorrow morning, I'll see you guys again. I'll be on at 7 a.m. I'll be here in the pool. Well, I'll start at my dad's desk and talk to you and say good morning. Maybe we'll play a song or something at 7 a.m. and we'll acknowledge everybody joining us. And then I'll come out to the pool and we'll do some kettlebell exercises and have a cup of coffee together. How does that sound? All right? I hope everybody's feeling loved and you feel a sense of camaraderie, because we are not alone. I always by myself. I have my mom, thank God. But I never feel alone because I know I have you guys. I know that sounds corny, but that's how I feel. I have you guys. We're friends. We're real. You guys actually exist. And to me, that is the most beautiful thing. So let's all stay strong. They said the parasites are in the food or drinks. Always leave your streams feeling loved. Oh, Patricia Williams, that's so cute. We are, man. Zelda says, MOT term commonly used in Dutch countries. Measurement, observation, treatment. No. What the hell did MOT stand for again? Measurement, observation, testing. This shirt is a Bass Dash. I ordered it. I have like 7 of them. I wear blue. This one is very protective. They cost $24. This is a 3X. It has a hood, so I can be Thanos. Ice agents, I am coming to your galaxy to take care of you and wipe you from the face of the earth. Thanos. Stacy's in Florida. All right, listen. Becca Wecka says, it's nice hanging out for a bit. Nice to meet everyone, and nice to meet you, Jerry. I have a great rest of your day and enjoy the sunset. You guys too. You guys, okay, listen. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I do know this. I ordered some, and I have that. It's called to get the parasites out of your body. Because all the food you eat, pork and all that shit, it has tiny worms in them. We all have worms and stuff. We don't want to admit it, but we do. So it's called, well, oregano oil is good, but this is walnut seed. I'm going to show you a bottle of it. Listen, I hate leaving you guys. I love you. I'm going to go take a shower. What time is it right now? I'm going to see you in 1 hour, and I'm going to show you the stuff I ordered to help get rid of parasites in your body. I ordered it. I have like 4 bottles of it, and I'm going to start taking it tomorrow. You really got to watch your diet. I'm going to eat very healthy. And this walnut, well, you're going to see it. You're going to see what I ordered. And it cleanses you out. So Do you guys want to get together in an hour? Or 2 hours? What would you like to do? What time is it right now? Patricia Williamson, you are our family too, sweetheart. We love you. Therabob says, Hans, I told my daughter and her fiance that regardless of their hardships, that they can be proud to be serving their fellow humans and their work. There is no greater thing in life than to care for other people. Anybody can be selfish. It's the people that will give of themselves. My friends in the ER said, Jerry, it was always cliche. I saw you give the shirt off your back. And I did. That's how you roll. That's how God wants us to be. And Jesus wants us to be. So as you do unto the least of my brother, as you do unto me, said Jesus. You can't treat people like shit and think that it's okay. You got to treat people like you would treat Jesus. Would you slam him against the car, dry hump him, feel him up, and throw him in a fucking cage? No. Margie's out of here. Everybody's out of here. Measurements, observation, and tests. It's been great seeing you too, Hans. God bless you. Have a good night, brother. Sue Groff, it's 4:10. Sue, I love you, Sue. Can I just tell you that another time? Can I tell you again? I love Sue Groff. I really do. I see that. I don't know when this picture, it doesn't matter. She is such a saint. Come back at 6. Sue Groff said to come back at 6. I'll be back at 6. All right? Patricia Williamson, sending love to Sue. I'm sending love to Sue and Patricia Williamson and Karen Harriman and Titan Brew and Stacy Stoltz and Hans. All right, guys, the sun's just started to impose on me. I'm going to melt. I'll see you guys at 6 o'clock. That's all right. Bye, guys. Wendy says, we'll see you at 6 for a drink. Love you guys. I really do. I'll see you at 6 o'clock. We'll say goodnight to one another. And we'll listen to some music on YouTube. Bye, y'all.